The average life expectancy of a homeless person is 42 to 52 years of age. My name is Hannah Burr.
My name is Carolin.
My name is Will Schmidt.
My name is Jared Sparrow.
And we are going to present to you the idea out of the box. So, the average homeless individual suffers from some type of serious mental illness, and their life expectancy is much lower than the average individual. Like I said earlier, the average individual lives from 42 to 52 years of age, and the average non-homeless individual lives about 78 years. So they die earlier due to preventable diseases such as cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and other preventable diseases. So various studies show a strong correlation between physical exercise and serious mental illness, and it helps reduce not only their serious mental illness, but also the preventable diseases. So we've given you these statistics, but the actual problem, pain, is access. So they have no access to the gyms to obtain this physical activity to help improve their mental illnesses and their diseases.
So we reached out to Seth Gorman at the Evansville Rescue Mission. The Evansville Rescue Mission is actually the oldest and largest homeless shelter for men in the area. Seth believes that there is a lack of opportunity for homeless people to get proper exercise, as well as the main issue within the shelters is treatment for mental illnesses. So over half the people at the mission suffer from some type of mental illness. We believe our program can help these people cope with their problems. I also asked Seth if he believed that there was a correlation to the lack of exercise and the low life expectancy, and this is how he responded to us. I would definitely say with 100% yes to the question. There are obviously other reasons like drinking, drugs, etc., but hygiene and exercise play a key role.
So who's our primary target and end user? So our primary end user would actually be the individuals within the homeless shelter, and then our primary target would be the homeless shelters, and then USI to offer internship opportunities with the exercise science program, as well as the city of Evansville, because the average homeless person visits the ER about 5 to 6 times per year, which is a huge cost because the ER is more expensive than any other portion in the hospital. And so that would be a cost reducer for the city of Evansville if we could provide these exercise classes that would help reduce their mental illness issues as well as the preventable diseases. And then Will's going to talk to you a little bit more about our program.
So based on the data that we collected, we decided the best solution. We created a program called Out of the Box. Out of the Box would team up with the USI Exercise Science Department, and the current students would have an intern-based opportunity to actually ride on the mobile unit and train these homeless individuals these exercises that would decrease the chances of getting these mental illnesses. Also, depending on what mental illness that they're suffering from, we would create different exercises to help cure these illnesses.
Yeah, in order to bring you our exercise a little bit closer, we have one example exercise. So the most common serious mental illness is depression, and especially in cases of homelessness, it can become worse. So our solution provides exercises which have a positive effect against depression and some positive side effects for the well-being for the homeless persons too. So for example, we have the aerobic or cardio program, and it's important that it's in a routine so that they make it out in a week, and we can come over with our bus and provide it minimum 3 times a week, and then around 30 minutes. So our opportunity consists of about the 445 homeless people in Evansville, and we plan to cooperate with the 3 main shelters here in Evansville. And as we already mentioned, the Evansville Rescue Mission is strongly believing in our ideas, and we give the opportunity to save costs for the cities, for the homeless shelters, and to increase the life expectancy of the homeless persons. So compared to our main competitors are the traditional gym membership, which clearly is not an option for the homeless people because they have to pay for it, and that is no opportunity. And the AC Care from the University of Evansville. The University of Evansville, the AC Care program, focused on the physical therapy and on people who have a stroke and on repetition, but so for homelessness, which struggled with serious mental illnesses, that's not the right way to do. Like they won't get the help they needed from the AC care. So at first they have to come over there. That's the first point. We bring our program to them, be on point for the homeless people on the shelters, and can so create a long-term relationship to them wherever they find a place for the night. And furthermore, AC care providing that special information they needed to help it on a long-lasting way. So our value proposition is for homeless shelters with individuals suffering from serious mental illnesses and chronic homelessness, providing professional help is a needed value. Out of the Box is a mobile exercise program that provides specialized programs for homeless individuals experiencing mental illness. Unlike existing programs which are already provided by the homeless shelters or AC care, we bring our program to those staying in the shelters, and it's offered on a non-cost basis to the homeless individuals. So next, our value proposition, our business model consists of about 8 further components, which Hannah will present you now.
So the key activities for the first year would obviously be first purchasing and renovating the mobile unit, as well as developing content, so creating the exercise programs, securing funding for that program, so grants, working with the city on getting funding from them as well, and then private investors, and then marketing our program, so whether it be through social media, which we might talk about later, or just different avenues to do that. And then key resources would be human capital, so the interns that we would obtain through USI's exercise science program, as well as the content, the physical facilities, so that would be our mobile unit, and then exercise equipment that would actually be inside the mobile unit.
Thanks, Hannah. So who do we partner with? And ultimately we partner with the homeless shelters because they have our end user. They have the people that are actually going to be using our programs. And we'd also partner with the University of Southern Indiana. We would use the exercise science and the occupational therapy majors to help formulate our programs to specifically meet the needs of the homeless people and to help them progress through their mental illnesses. We'd also partner with the City of Evansville to get grants to help fund our trailer that we would haul around to the homeless shelters. And we've been working with St. Vincent's to get sponsors through them to help us as well. To build relationships, we would do a free trial, obviously, to start to see how we're doing. We do surveys that would help respond to what we're doing good and what we also need to work on.
And we would channel our program to the public through advertisements, such as advertising on the back of our trailer, which would probably obtain a website, which the website would explain more what our program has to offer to the city of Evansville. We would also be channeling through social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram through advertisements on there, and face-to-face interactions. Our customer segments would consist of homeless shelters, the individuals in the shelters, and our end users, which would be the homeless individuals and also possibly local people that would use our product as well. The cost would, the mobile unit itself, the exercise equipment in the mobile unit, insurance for the mobile unit while it's traveling, and gas costs as well. Marketing costs for our product, so graphic designs on our trailer, employee wages, and other training costs.
And being a not-for-profit organization, it's kind of hard to determine what type of revenues that we'd have, but we estimated that most of our income would come from the grants that we would obtain, as well as charitable donations through private investors, and then partnerships with local businesses like Jared mentioned earlier about St. Vincent. So we feel that our program Out of the Box is a good investment for private investors and the city of Evansville, because you're not only investing in people's lives, but you're also helping increase their life expectancy as well.